Good morning. It is so cold out this morning. I think it's like 7 degrees. Oh my gosh. Oh, so cold. And very bright out. There you go. So today, I wanted to talk about something that is absolutely ridiculous. And I found out about this a few months ago. Apparently, there's some weird hypothesis on the internet where people think that the Earth is flat. Icy. Yes, the Earth is supposedly flat, and this is, I guess you'd consider it a conspiracy theory, because supposedly NASA is, perpetuating the idea that the Earth is round. I don't know why NASA would perpetuate an idea that is supposedly inaccurate. I don't know what NASA would gain from people thinking that the Earth is round if it was in fact flat. I think in order to be a conspiracy, the perpetuating group has to have something to gain. So I don't know what NASA would gain from convincing everyone that the world is a ball, if it were in fact a disc. But let's ignore that for now. And you might notice that in order for this hypothesis to even be remotely plausible, you have to ignore a lot of things. But, so, apparently, according to the people that think that the world is flat, the world is a disc. I don't know what's on the bottom of the disc, but we'll ignore that as well, for now. So the world is a disc, and Antarctica, oh, you have a spot on you. Antarctica is along the outside edge of the disc, and the North Pole is in the center of the disc. I guess, in order for this to be remotely plausible, we're also going to ignore the fact that we have a military base, a military and scientific base in Antarctica, and I'm gonna guess that if there was an edge of the world to fall off of, they might have seen it. But, again, that's something that we'll ignore for now. I don't know how something like this perpetuates nowadays. Like, yes, a long time ago, maybe the uneducated, and by uneducated I mean literally no education, people like that might have been able to believe something like this, but nowadays almost everyone in the world at least goes to school for, you know, up to 12 grades. Most people get a full, you know, graduate high school type of education. So, they're... whatever. We're gonna ignore that for now too, I guess. One of the hypotheses that interested me about the flat Earth hypothesis is that the sun and the moon go around the disk like this, so that the sun is illuminating whatever part of the disk that it's closest to. That's not how light works. That is not at all how light works. If you ever turn on a light in a room, you will see that the other part of the room also gets light. Yes, it doesn't get as much light as the part of the room that's closest to the light bulb, that's actually called light falloff. It's a calculatable event. We know how far photons can travel before they fall off. Anyway, I guess we're also going to ignore that for now, too. The only way to make something like that plausible is if the sun were more like a flashlight and less like a light bulb, which would mean that there would have to be some sort of container. The only reason why a flashlight only shines light in the direction that it's shining is because the edge of the flashlight is preventing the light from radiating outward. So, something would have to be around the sun, preventing light from radiating out in directions and hitting the whole of the disk that might be Earth. That's not how things work. And I guess my question about, like, flat Earth and whatnot, are all planets flat? Like, what about the moon? Is the moon flat? What about Mars? And what about, like, comets and shit? Are they also flat? Are we only seeing the side that has significant substance? Like, that doesn't even make any sense, because not all celestial bodies would always be pointed with their flat side toward us. And what about something like Saturn? We know Saturn has reasonably flat rings. So is it flat rings around a flat disk? That doesn't make any sense. None of this makes any sense. So, in conclusion, the world is a ball. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.